Welcome back, coin lovers. Today we're diving into the world of old, precious, and truly worthy coins. Rare treasures that carry history, value, and timeless beauty. Old coins have much worth. Stay connected with us for information about worth of old coins. Let's uncover the story behind this remarkable piece.
The 1990 United States half dollar, commonly known as the 1990 Kennedy half dollar, is a 50-cent circulating coin produced by the United States Mint as part of the long-running Kennedy half dollar series that began in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy, who was assassinated in November 1963. The 1990 half dollar carries forward the classic obverse portrait of President Kennedy designed by Gilroy Roberts, the ninth chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, while the reverse design showcasing the heraldic presidential coat of arms, an eagle with spread wings grasping an olive branch and arrows, was created by Frank Gasparo, the 10th chief engraver. In 1990, the coin was struck in two primary locations, Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark, for regular circulation strikes, while the San Francisco Mint S mint mark produced proof coins intended for collectors. Modern Kennedy halves like the 1990 issue were not made of silver for normal circulation. Instead, they were composed of a copper-nickel clad alloy consisting of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core, resulting in a total metal composition of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, giving the coin a silver-colored appearance even though it contains no silver. The diameter of the 1990 half dollar is 30.61 millimeters, 1.205 inches, which is larger than a quarter, and it weighs 11.34 grams, with a reeded edge made up of fine grooves around its circumference. On the obverse of the coin, Kennedy's profile faces left, the word Liberty curves around the top of the coin, the date 1990 appears below the portrait, and the motto "In God We Trust" is positioned below Kennedy's chin. The mint mark, if present, is located just above the date. On the reverse, the eagle is encircled by 50 states stars representing the number of U.S. states, the denomination half dollar is written beneath, and the motto E pluribus unum is found on a scroll above the eagle. In terms of mintages, the Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 24,969,000 coins, while the Denver Mint struck around 20,440,000 coins, making both common in circulation. The San Francisco Mint produced proof coins, about 3,299,587 pieces, featuring highly polished dies and mirror-like surfaces specifically for collectors. Although the coin was technically released for circulation, by 1990 half dollars were already rarely seen in daily commerce because public usage had declined drastically, so most remained in mint bags, rolls, and sets. For coin collectors, several varieties and grading considerations matter. A standard circulated 1990 half dollar usually carries only face value, 50 cents, due to high mintage and modern metal composition, but uncirculated or high-grade mint state examples can be worth more. In Mississippi 60 to Mississippi 64, mint state values generally range modestly, whereas Mississippi 65 or Mississippi 66 graded coins start becoming more desirable. The finest known examples in Mississippi 67 or above are extremely scarce and command significant premiums at auction because of near-perfect strike, luster, and lack of marks. For proof coins 1990s, different finishes exist, including the highly desirable Deep Cameo (DCAM), with strong frosted devices and mirror fields. Proof coins that are perfectly preserved in PR70 DCAM by major grading companies such as PCGS or NGC are the highest tier and can sell for considerably higher values than standard proofs. The 1990 half dollar contains no silver in circulating examples. However, collectors sometimes mistakenly assume it contains silver due to the coin's silver-colored appearance and the fact that early Kennedy halves 1964 were 90% silver and later issues 1965-1970 were 40% silver. After 1971, silver was no longer used except for special collector editions in certain years. Regarding errors and varieties, some 1990 half dollars have been found with striking anomalies such as off-center strikes, die cracks, and planchette flaws. Such errors can add value depending on severity and visual appeal. The half dollar has also been a favorite coin for coin roll hunters because Kennedy halves are large and visually appealing, making them ideal for searching through uncirculated bank rolls. Historically, the Kennedy half dollar symbolizes American nostalgia and the nation's collective memory of John F. Kennedy's legacy. Even though the 1990 issue is considered modern and common, collectors appreciate its place in the timeline of U.S. mint history because it reflects the continued production of a denomination that had shifted largely away from circulation and moved into the realm of collectors and numismatists. In display collections, the 1990 half dollar is often included as part of the Date and Mint set series, a Dansko album collection, or as part of a birth year coin set to commemorate events from 1990. The coin's durability, large size, iconic portrait, and connection to a beloved U.S. president contribute to its lasting popularity. The 1990 issue holds importance for collectors who aim for completeness in the Kennedy series or enjoy modern clad coins historically tied to U.S. political events, mint production shifts, and the evolution of public coin usage. Ultimately, the 1990 Kennedy half dollar represents far more than its monetary value. It stands as a piece of American history, a numismatic tribute to President John F. Kennedy, and a lasting example of mid-20th century and modern U.S. coinage tradition.